All right, we're at this point about 99% probability the X2C, that's the upgrade to the X1C, will be launching late first quarter, early second quarter 2026. The question is, how are they going to differentiate the X1C from the P2S? Will it include the Vortek system we see on the H2C? Well, you know what? I've got most of the core XY printers here that Bambu makes. We got a few of them. Let's take a look at it and see how probable it is they'll be able to squeeze that Vortex system into an X2C. All right, we're in the H2C now. This is the Vortex system. Now, we're going to take a look at this. Now, maybe they can do it as a different system. They can change some stuff up. But basically what you have to have here is you got to have room for the head to come over and to park in front of this, and then to park here to attach to that, and park here to attach to that. So those spaces kind of have to stay the same. Now, as far as how far it has to stand out, that might be able to change. So we're going to take some measurements and figure out if we can squeeze it into a P2S. All right, let's take some measurements here. Almost exactly 3 inches in width on that. Now, as far as depth, system's going to be, there we go, right there. Nice little magnetic end. Looks like you're going to look at 3/4 of a foot. A little more speculative. We're about 10 inches here for the height of the drag chain. So to get the chain in there, 10 inches height, 3 inches in width, and we're looking at 3/4 of a foot in depth. Let's see if we can squeeze that into one of the other boxes. Now, of course, the first assumption we're making is that they're going to use the same chassis as the PS2 or P2S. I know, I have a video game background. Don't blame me for screwing those up. And not just reviving the chassis for the X1 Carbon or even the P1S. But we got to go with something, all right? So let's try and figure that out. All right, well, the first roadblock we're going to see is that the whole air control system is over on the right-hand side. So it's not going to get mounted straight to the right-hand side. That's obvious. It would have to be mounted to the left-hand side. And we clearly would lose some build plate on that. That's not good, but let's take some measurements. All right, as far as height, we got plenty of room there for that 10-inch clearance. Well, there's 3 inches, which means we would lose approximately 20 millimeters of bed space. That would have to get shaved off to accommodate that full system in there. All right, and I pulled the print head over to show that it could fit. It could do that. The width is good. The height is good. The real question is the depth, and I don't see that happening. All right, as you can see here, that is the width that would be, or I should say the depth that is required. And there's not enough room. There's just not enough room to fit a full-size Vortex system in the configuration that we see now. All right, that's pretty definitive. The X1C or X2C will not be able to ship with a full-size Vortex system. So are future owners out of luck? Is there not going to be a chance to get a mid-size box that has the features of the full size, the large size? Anyway, I don't know if I'd go that far. There's nothing stopping them from shaving, say, 2 heads off and doing a reduced size. That would fit just fine. So instead of having 6 heads on the system, you'd have 4 heads. And a 4-head color changer, a la Snapmaker, in the same price spectrum with an AMS, rather than having everything sitting out and exposed in the Bambu Lab, firmament, as it were. I think there is a spot in the marketplace for that. And Bambu is not one to leave a giant gap in their pricing structure. So I think we're going to see the X2C pretty much confirmed at this point. Faux Hammer, you can go check out his video. He was at Formnext. He was having an interview, and they pretty much admitted the X2C is coming out as soon as they can get it out. They got some other stuff to get out first, but as soon as they do, X2C is on the table after that. I think the real question at this point isn't if it's going to have a multi-tool head system. The question is, how many heads is it going to have? And my prediction at this point is it's going to be a single head 4-tool changer using a reduced compact Vortek system, probably installed on the left-hand side. They'll have to do a separate version just for the X2C. They could move the air system over and that kind of stuff. I don't see them going that route. The question is, which one's going to be cheaper, moving the air system or redoing the Vortex system? I think the Vortex system is going to be easier for them, honestly. They just got to flip it, reverse it, and and then manufacture it the exact same way. Anyway, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Are you looking for a mid-size tool changer? I think that all this talk about going towards the higher end, they're great. I mean, I've got one. Full disclosure, Bambu did send me the X1C. They sent me my H2C, the H2D you see behind me. All of the P1Ss, all 9 of those are ones we purchased ourselves. I think, though, that Bambu Lab, Prusa's coming out in a mid-size tool changer with the index system, which is a beautiful system. I think to stay relevant, they're going to have to get that out as soon as they can. The question is, who will actually launch first? Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments. If you like what we do here, go ahead and chomp the old like button, smash that subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.